G'day. Well, Next Fest has just finished, and you might have noticed if you follow my channel that I just spammed through a whole lot of demos and that. I played almost about 50, uploaded videos for about 40 of them. I didn't expect anyone to really watch them all. It was more that you could pick and choose things that you thought looked cool, but I thought just at the end of it, for those if you didn't watch all of them or get a sense of what ones I was actually enjoying and which I weren't, here we go. This is my top 10 games for what I'm most looking forward to from Next Fest. Number 10, I Am Future. So this one was a sort of post-apocalyptic, extremely colourful build, sort of a camp for yourself. Definitely a much brighter version than a lot of other games in this style, so that's a cool sort of like novelty for it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. We'll definitely like to see where it goes, and if it does sort of like hold up to its nice little intro. Number 9, Teslagrad 2. So this one I thought was very pretty in its style. Nice, that sort of cartoony style. Side-scroller, which can be very sort of standard these days, but it had a lot of really cool abilities that you could use. So it was a lot like Ori, but a few extra things that you sort of, I guess I hadn't seen before, but I mean, I haven't necessarily played every game, so maybe they're elsewhere, but yeah, I really enjoyed the first look at that one, so that could be a lot of fun. Number 8, The Fate of Baldr. So this one is a lot in the style, I'd say, of Orcs Must Die. It is a tower defense game as well as sort of third-person shooter in there. The other thing that seemed really appealing for it is 4-player multiplayer. I only played it 1-player, but the idea that I could potentially play it 4-player could be a lot of fun. The combination of those three things really sort of sounds like something that could be really good if it does sort of play out as I guess, much fun as I had in the demo. Number 7, Super Adventure Hand. Now this one possibly surprised me as much as it surprises you. Sometimes it's really like rough to look at those fingers squishing around, but had a lot of fun with this game. And the thing that really impressed me is that each level sort of really had its own character to it. It wasn't just sort of going, well, here's the novelty we've come up with, now just sort of play with that. It really did continue to challenge you and give you new sort of puzzles to solve. And I didn't find myself getting tired with it. I also found that it was really fun that you could grab onto the side of things as opposed to sort of a normal platform where you'd have to land on top of it. The sort of the safety net that you could also just sort of grab to the side was really neat for it. Yeah, and placed a lot higher than I definitely was expecting when I first decided to download that one. Number 6, Outlanders. So this is in that Banished style of build a forest village and just sort of survive and thrive. It's a genre that probably sticks a lot to being really hardcore, and the presentation of this one you can see is very light, and I found that the gameplay as well didn't give the sense that this was going to be as punishing as a lot of those are. Now I do occasionally play a real punishing one of those from time to time. I don't know if you've ever played Life is Feudal Forest Village. That game was insane and just how broken it was. So let's go nice to the far other end of this spectrum, and I look forward to how potentially casual this one can be in this same style. Number 5, Blue Wednesday. So this was a lot in the style of The Artful Escape, but I actually really liked the music a lot more in this one. And I think with both of those games, that's where the weight of them is really feeling heavy. Artful Escape really just felt like the same thing over and over. This really felt like there was some soul behind the different music, and the hints of sort of artistic style that you got to see in little bits in this. I mean, in the demo, it's meant to be that he's very down and bored with his life, but when it did start to come in, it did really sort of have a nice punch to it. So I look forward to seeing where that one goes. Another one that really caught me by surprise at how much I did enjoy it. Speaking of ones that surprised me how much I enjoyed them, number 4, Full Metal Sergeant. So this was one where you just sort of trained up your troops and then sent them into combat, but in a really basic way that there's just, I guess, a niche of game that this really speaks to me that I enjoy. I really grew to like my troops and was really devastated to see them get absolutely destroyed when I sent them into battle through different ways of cowardness, getting killed, sort of going AWOL, running away. It really actually, I did find myself way more attached than I would have thought in sort of just having a quick 20-minute run at it. I look forward to seeing what sort of thing that does as a fully fledged game. Number 3, Metro Manager. Now this is one that while playing the demo, I really didn't sort of solve the way that you're supposed to do it. And that for me is something that's actually quite appealing. This is definitely the style of game that I play on my channel a lot, but I sort of threw different strategies at it and hadn't yet mastered it. And so the idea that you're a little bit more challenging than that there's a way to approach it, does definitely speak to me that this is something I want to solve. The idea as well that you've got multiple lines, trains going everywhere, trying to keep on top of this, also sounds like a lot of fun. So I, definitely want to have another go with this one, whether it's a demo or not. But once it does come out, I'd say I'm going to be jumping in that one as well. Number 2, Tape to Tape. I love a good sports game, and it has been a long time since I've played an ice hockey one at that. And it plays with the mechanics of the ones that I've played previously. I mean, possibly if it's been 20 years since I played one, that's why there's I don't need anything any sort of like more like finite. But it was a lot of fun. It also has sort of like its story that's going along with it, that you're also like being able to get guys in, upgrade their abilities, that it's essentially like a rogue sports game. Combination I'm definitely here for. So really look forward to that. And that one definitely is going to be a purchase when it comes out as well. And my favorite game of the Steam Fest was Dwarves, Glory, Death, and Loot. This one, I don't think my video for this one got many views at all. It definitely, like, picture-wise for its header, does not look like a huge sell. But this is a really fun style of game that I like. Ones where I just get to, what do you call them, an auto-battler, where you just get to set your guys, give them their abilities, and let them go in and charge, and just see how far you get. Had a lot of fun with this one. I think I only played it for about 15 minutes and got annihilated at that point, but I was like, no, that's all I need. I know this one is going to be purchased, and I know I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so that pretty much is a look at the 10 that I enjoyed most. I'll put links below for my 10 videos for those 10 games, and all of them are obviously going to be available on Steam sometime probably in the near future. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, and until next time, catch you later. See ya.